Hey, this is Krusty Loves, and this is my final video on this channel for a while. For a long time, I'd say. And in it being the final video, I thought that it was only right that a motherfucking phone rings in the middle of my video. I don't feel like redoing this, so we're gonna let the phone ring, and then we're gonna continue. Okay, where was I? So, what? Okay, where were we? So, I thought it was only right that I end this channel with honesty and truth, which is something that I've based my channel on, of me being honest with myself. So, and the reason it's going down is everything's got to come to an end, and I don't have a muse. Like, I'm done. I don't have a muse, and I don't think I'm gonna have one for a while. So I'm shutting it down. This is it. Take it for what it is. So, anyways, I'm gonna speed this up. I've based my channel on honestness, so I'm gonna be completely honest with you right now. Every song, every video that I've made were nips and pieces of my life that I put together from myself. It was my life that I wanted to remember, so I made sure I could always look back on something to remind me of memories. And that's all my videos are. And that's all they will ever be. And that's all I want them to be. And in saying that, you know, if there's little clues here and there between how fucked my life has been and how good it's been. And so I'm just gonna come out and say it. One thing I've never said, and this is what all my life's been warped around, is the fact that I'm not blind, but I'm going to be, and I'm losing my eyesight faster and faster every day. One day I'm gonna wake up and I'm not gonna be able to see the sunlight. I'm not gonna be able to see the birds outside. I'm not gonna be able to see the blue sky, the green grass. Not gonna be able to see a rainbow. You know, it's gonna happen, and I've accepted that reality now. But when I was a kid and I found this out in 4th grade, could just imagine for a second being in 4th grade, going to the eye doctor and them going, you have an incurable eye disease, which is going to cause you to go blind. We don't think you'll make it out of high school with eyesight. How crushing would that be to you? How would that alter your world? Just think about it for a second. Because it really altered mine. Like, my whole life has been revolved around that ever since. Like, my emotional state, my thoughts, my actions have revolved around that. For example, you know, when I was in high school, it was, I need to do this now while I still can. It was always, let's do this while I still can. I need to do this while I still can. You know, I've got to do this while I still can. You know, and I always told myself, while I still can, why I still can, why I still can. And that was my driving force. It was all I needed. It's all anybody would need if you think about it. So, you know, cut through the BS, cut through everything, cut through all the shields I have up, cut through all the walls that I've spent years building up, cut through all the BS, and it comes back down to one problem. My family has been screwed up. My mom's side has countless mental disorders that are genetic, and I'm very scared of that. And my father's not near as bad, but my father does have panic attacks, and he has not so good coping skills, and that's the reason for his panic attacks, and I know for a fact I got that. But so I've tried to be I try to be strong. I try to do things the right way. But cut through all the BS. And I know that I've got a few mental problems, but it all revolves around my eyes. Like, I get into these relationships, and I'm sorry. Like, any girl I've ever been with, I apologize. It's never been your fault. And not only do I apologize, but I regret ever being in your lives. Only because at the time that I got into the relationship with you, I already had it in my head when it was going to end. You know, like, and that's horrible for me to do. It really is. You know, honestly, every time I got in a relationship, I would already have it planned in my head when it was going to end. That's messed up. And it's because when the relationship reached a certain point, there's a road I've got to cross, and I've been so scared to cross it. And that's the road when I've got to be honest with you about myself. That's the road when I've got to either cross it and be like, look, I know we're in a relationship, but one day, I just think you should have the right to know I'm going to be blind. And that's not a road that I have ever wanted to cross. I've crossed it once. One time. With a girl. Only once. And honestly, out of every relationship, one time. So every time I get to that point in a relationship where things are getting really close, and I burn it down. I burn it down quick. In a matter of 2 days, it goes from perfect relationship to a pile of ashes. You know, I fucking scorched that relationship. And so that's the reason why I've screwed up all the relationships. That's it. It's simple as that. And that's me bearing the truth of myself. This is as real as I can ever be. It's as real as it gets with me. So in saying that, the one girl I actually was honest with was my longest relationship, and it's the only reason I was honest with her is because I was in love. You know, I cared too much. I did care way too much about that relationship. But 2.5 years, try not to care, okay? It's not easy. So I told her, you know, and she accepted me for who I was, and that was the first time in my life I thought, well, maybe I can have a happy ending like everybody else. Maybe I'm worth having a happy ending. You know, because my self-worth, and I know I look confident a lot, but my self-worth is shit. Like, it's all front. I've got no self-worth whatsoever. And it's all because of my eyes. You know, I let that hold me back and everything. But imagine if you were going blind. Imagine how it would mess you up so bad. Sorry, gotta breathe, gotta hold it together. Okay. So, imagine you were going blind and there was nothing you could do about it. How would that screw with you? Because it's really screwed with me. But yeah. So, there's the biggest truth anyone's ever gonna get out of me. And, I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm sorry to all the girls I've ever been with. Because it's been me. It's always come back to, I need to hide who I am. Because it's not good enough. And instead of being rejected by you, I'm going to burn the relationship down so I don't have to feel less than I already do, which is really low. You know what I mean? So that's who I am. That's me from the inside. And this is the last time I'm putting a video on this channel. There you go. Take it for what it is. I'm sorry. And the one girl I was honest to about it, I screwed things up with her as well. So, no happy ending for me. And, bye.